Hi guys, today I'm making a video with my hedgehog. This is her, this is Fern. I know that you met her in the last video, but she wanted to say hi. She hates these lights because she's a nocturnal animal and right now it's supposed to be nighttime and it's supposed to be dark. But she's more awake at this time and she'll hate me a little bit less. So I got a question of a video that someone wanted me to make about what you need when you adopt a hedgehog and kind of just different things about hedgehogs. I know that there are a few videos like this online, but I thought I'd give my perspective so far having a hedgehog for about 2 months now. She's gotten pretty big. She used to be a little baby and now she's so big. The video I made 2 weeks ago was filmed a while back when we first adopted her, and she's just been getting used to her surroundings and living with us. And so yeah, something that we learned with hedgehogs pretty quickly on was about their heating system. So we originally got a ceramic lamp, which was what was suggested by a lot of people online. And then we came to find out from the breeder who gave us our hedgehog that they actually aren't very good. She is a vet and she found that a lot of hedgehog related incidents were due to ceramic heating lamps. And within our first week we had an incident where it fell, and luckily the hedgehog was not underneath it, but if she was it would have been really bad, and it burned through her snuggle sack. So that was pretty scary. So we found that the best thing for hedgehogs is to put the heating lamp farther away from where they are and instead to get a heating pad, because that way they have heat throughout their entire enclosure and there's no risk of anything happening, and you can adjust the temperature to however you want it to be. So it's not too hot, but it's not too cold. Another thing that I learned pretty quickly with hedgehogs is that they're all different and they like different things. For instance, my hedgehog hates baths, and I was so excited to give her a bath because of all the cute videos online of hedgehogs. And so right now I'm trying to learn different things that I can do so that she enjoys baths more, such as giving her worms or putting CBD oil even in the water. Some people do. One that's friendly for hedgehogs. I haven't looked too closely into it, but it calms them down. For her, she hates loud noises and she'll never get used to them. So it's better when we have the water full in the bathtub, and then we afterwards, when we want to run the water, we do it in little increments where she's not in it because it scares her. Another thing to get them is this. It's for baths. It is the Aveeno Baby Smoothing Hydrating Creamy Wash with natural oatmeal. So this is what I use with her baths. About like once every 2 weeks or so is when we wash her, and we just put a little bit of this in and like brush it in. Usually she poops in the first bath, so we drain it and then refill it again because we don't want to wash her in her own poop. Hedgehog poop carries salmonella, so you want to be really careful whenever she poops on you or whenever you touch her. You wash your hands after before touching your face, or else you can get salmonella because of their poop. This is what we use. It's very soft and it's fragrance-free, hypoallergenic, and it is mostly just moisturizer in it so that it doesn't dry out their skin. You don't want to really use anything else. There's a few other things that people use. It's like an oatmeal powder stuff, but this is what I use. And then after her baths, since she hates them so much, I usually heat up a towel in the microwave for like 10 seconds so that it's just kind of warm, and then wrap her in that towel so that she feels all warm and happy after. I mean, don't you love getting out of the shower and having a warm, fresh towel? So that's what I use on her. So for our hedgehog, the thing that makes her happy is being outside. She loves the outdoors. When I put her outside, she'll just walk around without being scared or huffing for as long as we keep her out there, and we'll just like look through bushes and come out and then like sniff the ground and go in the dirt. And she loves to dig. She loves digging. Wherever we put her in anything, any blankets, whatever it may be, she just constantly just digs because she loves it. Even if she's on my body, she'll like try and dig through my skin because she just loves to burrow and dig. She loves to hide. Some hedgehogs like to be rubbed on the stomach. She hates it. Some like to play around inside. She doesn't really like that. Her thing is the outdoors. So you'll learn about your hedgehog, kind of what they like and what they're used to, and what you can bring them out to do. For her, we learned that if we want, because we thought it's cute when you rub their bellies, she hates that, so to try and condition her to enjoy it more, we always feed her worms like that, so then she's like, oh, I get a treat. We give her hedgehog food, but when we rub her belly, she gets really happy because we're gonna give her a worm now. So this is the hedgehog food that we got her. We got it from Petco, I believe, or maybe PetSmart, one of those places, and that's what we feed her. And then we'll also give her about 2 worms a day. Other than that, we try not to give her any more, although my boyfriend loves to give her a lot of worms, and I tell him that it's bad for her because it's very high in fat. You can also feed them other things like berries and vegetables and stuff like that, but she just doesn't really like it. She does like to eat flowers when she's outside, which is not very good. The type of worms that we give her are mealworms. Mealworms are the best thing to give hedgehogs because if you give them any other worms, they're gonna love it, but they're gonna become really picky and they won't want to eat other foods. So we just give her mealworms because it's still a treat, but it's not like so good to the point where they're gonna get picky. So let me show you her eating a worm. She's very angry today. She does not like this. Say hi, Fern. Ooh, she liked that. See? Now she's looking for another one. Another thing to note about hedgehogs is that our hedgehog poops a lot. That's what we were very surprised about, because we had heard from our breeder that they're potty trained when we get there, and we're like, oh, that's great, they're potty trained. But really that just means that they'll poop by their wheels, and that's what the mom teaches them to do. But if they're not by their wheels, they'll just poop anywhere. Especially when we first got her, she loved to just poop on me. And it was always on me, and she would poop all the time. And now she poops literally almost every second, a lot of poop. So just be prepared for that when you get your hedgehog, that she likes to poop. She's a little pooper as a baby. And apparently they grow out of it, but I have not seemed to see that. She loves to crawl on me, so this is our bonding moment. She loves my hair, especially. She loves to just burrow in my hair. And my biggest fear is that she's gonna poop in my hair one day, which will probably happen soon. See? Well, she pooped in my hair just like I said. Carson! She's the cutest thing ever. I love you. I love you, Fern. Another thing you have to get them is a lot of places to hide. This is her snuggle sack that she loves to hide in, and we got from the breeder. At first got her used to being in our environment, but with the smells of the environment that she was born in. You want to get lots of different things that she can hide in like that. Another thing to get them is a wheel that's going to be 12 inches, so it has to be a big wheel that they can run in every single night. They run a lot of miles a day, so it's really important to have a wheel that is going to give them that ability to do so. And then you need a cage that's going to be big enough for them. So it needs to be something that is 8 square feet, which is a big cage, but that's what they require because they need a lot of space to move around, but it has to be full on every single inch. So yeah, I hope that that video was helpful and that you guys know now what to buy for your hedgehog and enjoy them because they're so cute. And they're a little pokey, but they have lots of love to give. Thank you guys. Please like this video if you enjoy it and subscribe to see more hedgehog content from me. Love you all.